By Anas, a Syrian refugee from Aleppo, through the pancaked homes and into the heart of Iskenderun. It's a cityscape he understands all too well, and a situation for the survivors now too.
Life here has totally stopped. There is no electricity, no water. There is nothing left at all.
He took us to this makeshift hospital, currently receiving not just those harmed by the quake, but also the regular users of the city's wrecked clinics.
And we are trying to find them medicine because they lose even 3-4 days without, there is no pharmacies, there is no markets, and they need everything, food and water, everything they need for now. So we are still hoping people will come and we will try our best. Everyone is sacrificed themselves. We are just hoping everything gonna be fine.
Help is getting through. An airborne field hospital from India, no less, flown in and now getting past language barriers to treat those coming to this makeshift hospital.
So the situation in this city is that one hospital was destroyed by the earthquake. The other main hospital behind me looks all right from a distance, but actually its structure has now been fatally compromised and it can't be used. So the patients have all been brought to the school opposite, and now into this picture have come an Indian military medical team who are trying to help out.
Inside, this boy needed stitches for a head wound. He was helped through the ordeal by a combination of Indian and Turkish medics. For him, wound dressed, it's time to go home. But not all endings are this simple. Up above the town, Mustafa has slept in his car since his world collapsed.
I was talking on the phone, and so suddenly it shook and everything got dark, and I went out. Suddenly all house collapsed. That I remembered, all I remembered.
And you were on that staircase, is that right? And you fell
Yes.
down from there?
Yes, over there. Where I went, I didn't remember. I couldn't remember.
And now the situation is you're living in your
car.
Yeah.
In my car.
And that's the awful question for survivors. What comes next? Accessing help isn't straightforward. Iskenderun's port was still burning when we went by this morning. That means it's still closed to ships bringing help to a big swathe of Turkey and nearby Syria. And while those in the region try to find their feet again, there are still people here who are praying for a miracle. Relatives waiting for news from one of the last digs in this city.
There are still some survivors being found, and here they're digging because they believe somebody is still alive under this rubble. Increasingly, though, this will turn into an operation which is about trying to get this city back on its feet in the days and weeks ahead.
But the chances of finding living adults are vanishingly small. It's about those who came through it now, about questions of normality and how on earth to find it again in this place of toppled lives.